João Cancelo to Barcelona. Here we go.
Early in the January transfer window, João Cancelo suddenly became available in the transfer market. Despite still having a year and a half on his Al Hilal contract, he made his decision to leave the Saudi Arabian club and try to facilitate a return to Europe this January. The moment he became available, Inter Milan went in for him immediately. They wanted him so desperately, especially because of the injury to Dumfries, and were even willing to offer Vrij or Acerbi to Al Hilal to get the deal over the line. But in all of this, Cancelo made it clear that he wanted Barcelona, so he waited. Well, his patience finally bore fruit because Barcelona eventually came for him. But we now want to know why the Spanish champions went for him for the second time. This is why Barcelona signed João Cancelo again. First of all, he showed how much he wanted them.
No, it's normal, it's normal. I'm a Barca fan, it's normal.
We've said this so many times on this channel. Top clubs and top players absolutely love it when you show your unwavering interest in them. Cancelo did exactly that this January. He could easily have accepted Inter Milan's offer once it came. I mean, he had played with them before, and with Dumfries out injured, he would be guaranteed enough playing time, perhaps even more than he's likely to get at Barcelona. But he insisted on a return to Spain and decided to wait until that offer came. And that desire to play for the club and nobody else probably made the Catalonians go for him. But of course, it was more than just the man showing that he wants the club. Barcelona went for him because they know he'll be very useful for them. You see, before Cancelo was signed, Barcelona did not have any natural backup fullback. In fact, their starting right back is a centre-back who was converted. When Koundé isn't fit, Eric Garcia, another natural centre-back, starts in his place. On the left, it's Alejandro Balde or nothing. Gerard Martin has already been converted to a centre-back by Hansi Flick this season, and even when he's used as a left-back, the levels drop massively from what they're used to with Balde. João Cancelo presents a solution to these two problems. He can do a job as a left-back or a right-back, which means that he can easily act as a backup to both Koundé and Balde without the club experiencing a significant drop in quality, especially going forward. This is extremely valuable. There are some Barcelona fans who have expressed some concern over Cancelo's defending, and that's valid. He is actually not the best 1 versus 1 defender, and he often gets exposed when he's given a lot of defending responsibilities. And these fans have reason to be pessimistic because they saw him get picked apart a few times in Barcelona colours just a couple seasons back. But the truth is that it's a very different dispensation right now. Under Xavi, the backline was very close to the goalkeeper, which meant that the defenders had to always be switched on and be very solid in 1 versus 1. But under Flick, the defenders are usually very high, which means that the fullbacks have a lot more attacking duties than they did under Xavi. And when you talk about attacking fullbacks, there simply aren't many who are as good as Cancelo. Cancelo is fast, can dribble, can create, and is two-footed. He would be perfect for Flick's setup. In fact, Flick's system needs attacking fullbacks. Balde does a pretty good job on the left, but they don't get the same impact from their right-back options. With Cancelo, we expect that to balance out. Also, with Koundé having shown some signs of falling off this season, this signing could not have come at a better time. It will either motivate the Frenchman to do better or offer Barcelona a very viable alternative when he's not at his best. And one person in particular who'll be very thankful for this signing is Lamine Yamal. A lot of time, he is left on his own on that right wing because he gets little to no help from his fullbacks. Neither Koundé nor Eric is an attacking-minded right-back, so there simply is not much they can do to help Lamine going forward. But with a player like Cancelo on that wing, best believe Lamine will be getting all the support he needs. Those two are sure to make magic on that flank. If you try to put 2 or 3 men on Lamine, Cancelo is another dangerous player who could really hurt you with his dribbling and movements. Heck, he can even go on and score himself. These two are sure to be an absolute nightmare for any left-back they'll be going up against. We expect to see a lot of brilliant 1-2 patterns between them on the right wing. João Cancelo would also help manage Balde's minutes and workload. If you have watched Barcelona this season, you would notice that Flick still doesn't trust Balde to consistently play the full 90 minutes. He tries to manage the young defender's minutes to ensure that he doesn't suffer another serious injury. But the problem is that when Balde goes off, the left side of attack usually suffers. But now, if Cancelo is the one coming in for him, that would not be a problem. In fact, there are probably even a few times Flick might have wanted to take Balde off, but couldn't because there isn't a good enough backup to put on. With Cancelo, that would not even be an issue at all. We'll talk about another reason Barcelona have gone for the Portuguese defender in a moment, but if you aren't yet subscribed to the channel, go do that right away, so you never miss out on our amazing content. Now, back to the video. Barcelona also signed Cancelo because he's an inexpensive stopgap. It's a loan deal, so they're paying just 4 million euros in transfer fees, and reports say that they'll only be covering a small percentage of his salary. In the club's financial predicament, deals like this are absolute delights for them. At no cost, they get to strengthen the squad with a talented, experienced and versatile player with a winning mentality, one who's already familiar with the club and has a good relationship with most members of the squad. It sounds like an absolutely perfect deal for the Blaugranas to have made. And if you remember the last time Cancelo was at Barcelona, he showed a lot of love and passion for the club. He even often kissed the badge on a few occasions. That made the club and fans fall in love with him. So having made himself available and shown a real desire to rejoin the club, we are not very surprised that Barcelona decided to snatch him up. Some fans have said that Barcelona should have been focused on bringing in another centre-back instead of another full-back this January, and that is also valid. But with no affordable top centre-back available, this might have been the best move for them, all things considered. We are not sure Barcelona can afford to just go out and sign Marc Guehi or Dayot Upamecano in this window, but getting Cancelo on loan could even indirectly strengthen the centre-back position. If the former Man City man does really well at right-back, perhaps Flick could trust him to be the starting right-back and then consider moving Koundé to centre-back on some occasions. Yes, Koundé has not played as a centre-back in some years now, and the coach might be reluctant to put him back there in the business end of the season, but that's where he started his career and where he played for years. So if push comes to shove, it won't be a bad option at all. Basically, this simple loan move could help Barcelona solve a lot of problems between now and the end of the season, so you can see exactly why they went for it. Are there more reasons you believe Barcelona went and signed Cancelo on another loan deal? Was this a good move for them? How impactful do you think the Portuguese will be for the Blaugranas this season? Tell us what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the bell notification so you never miss out on new content. Catch you in the next one. Bye.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague, we all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name, all our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be, living in a time where disease is on every screen, I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering, negativity is a plague for the mentally weak, no mercy, all I got is working, never stop searching, never